Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is AkimFX and these are the simple rules I follow to become a profitable trader. And before I even get started, in the past 2 weeks I made over 7k from 20 tips on a 50k account. Swing trading and the strategy I use is support and resistance. So before I start, I'll show you guys a quick certificate. Taylor Howitt, $6,926.40 and it was processed in 3 days. That's some funding tips. So let's begin. The first rule I follow is don't trade Sundays regardless of the opportunities the market provides. And the reason I say that is, yes, I know you guys already know not to trade Sundays, but the reason I say that, us as swing traders sometimes enter positions on Sundays, at least if you trade like how I trade or multiple other swing traders, the market does provide opportunities on probably like Asian session on Sundays, because you have pairs like AUD to CAD, AUD to JPY, AUD to NZD. You have multiple currency pairs that still play out in Asian session. And how I trade is I group each currency pair according to their session. So for example, for a London session, I'll have my GBP to JPY, my GBP to USD and stuff like that. My New York session, I'll have my Euro to USD, even though we know that Euro is in European session, is still correlated to the USD. Then I have my probably USD to JPY and so on and so forth. Then Asian session, my AUD to CAD, AUD to JPY and so on and so forth. So each session has their correlating pairs. So I'm pretty sure you guys know about session and pairs, so I'm not going to go into that. So, but the first major rule is just don't trade Sunday regardless of the opportunities the market provides. Next rule to follow as a swing trader is don't trade on Mondays if the momentum is relatively slow for the start of the week. So as we already know, on Mondays the momentum is normally slow because most Mondays there aren't really news events. I'm pretty sure you can go and look at the calendar, probably Forex Factory or my FX book, and you'll notice that a lot of Mondays do not have news events. And we've seen this multiple times. I think this week we actually do have news events on Mondays, but a lot of Mondays we do not have news events. And if the momentum is slow and you're a swing trader, it's going to affect you a lot. And let me say this as well, some of these rules are mainly pertaining to swing traders, so definitely if they don't apply to you, you can freely skip this video if you want, or watch and see what other rules you may be able to follow. Our next rule is no more than 2 to 3 trades per week. If you lose on the first 2 trades, you're done for the week. And this is completely for swing traders. So as swing traders, we already know that for a swing trade it takes at least a few days to play out, or for intraday it takes from probably like in the morning or London session to when market is about to be closed. So the reason I say 2 to 3 trades, normally I stick to 2, but I just say 2 to 3 because some trades might play out before the day ends and you don't even need to swing it. So I'd say I'm more of an intraday to swing trader, not just mainly swing trading, but most of my trades they normally play out and swing. So that's one main rule you should follow. The reason why I said that is because let's say you enter a trade on Monday because the momentum was strong. You'll probably be in that trade from about Monday to Tuesday, Wednesday. Say Wednesday, Monday to Wednesday. If you take one more trade, say you take it on Wednesday New York session, Thursday, Friday, literally the week is already finished. There's no need to take more than 2 to 3 trades if you're swing trading per week. Literally 3 even sounds excessive. So you don't need to take any more than 2 to 3 trades per week if you are a swing trader. Our next rule is don't risk more than 2% on a funded account or a challenge account. And the reason I said this is because, yes, I know a lot of people is going to say, no, I disagree, because on a funded account, you're dealing with actual funds. Now, why would I want to risk 2%? I know the average rule of most people, they always say to have a 0.5 to 1%. I'm going to say that is total nonsense. If say your win rate, if your win rate is really high, like a 70 to 75%, I see nothing wrong with taking a trade and risking 2%. I have a dynamic risk. I don't just risk 0.5 to 1% per trade. Literally, I think that's straight up bullshit. I have certain setups that I know for a fact is a textbook setup. I know for a fact it's going to play, not for a fact, but probability based. I know that there's going to be a higher probability for that setup to play. I don't see no reason why I should be risking 0.5 to 1% on that trade. So I stick to having a dynamic risk. If you want to only risk 1% or 1.5% or 0.5%, that's completely up to you. But the reason I said to not risk more than 1 to 2% per trade is because, as you know, a lot of prop firms are implementing this rule where they have a 3% cap. If you lose 3% for the day, you are done. Your account is literally blown. So that's the reason I said don't risk any more than 2% trade. Next rule is only trade Forex currency pairs, no futures nor gold. And the reason I said that is, and this doesn't go for everyone. If you're a professional trader, if you've been trading for years, you can trade NAS, you can trade XAU with the USD, you can trade all these. Honestly, you can even go to futures if you want. But for beginner traders, don't trade anything except Forex. And the reason I'm saying that, if you're not used to slow momentum, and Forex is not slow, but let's just say slow momentum, how can you really think you can trade and win on gold or on NAS? A lot of people are good at trading gold and NAS. I'm not saying if you just started and you see where you love gold, the NAS and all that, US 30 and stuff like that, then trade them. But I'm saying try your best to master Forex, trading currency pairs before you switch to all stuff like indices, index. Honestly, because indices and index, they move really fast. I do trade futures as well. I'm gonna post a photo. I actually funded account on Top Step as well. So yes, I know how to trade futures. I'm just saying, try your best to master Forex. I had to master Forex before I switched to futures, because when I went on a Forex firm, I used to always try to trade gold. And the truth is, gold is crazy. And we all know gold has blown many accounts. I think gold has blown most of my accounts, and I've blown over 33 accounts. Yes, I know it's gonna be surprising. I've blown over 33 accounts to me. Literally, that's a next rule you should follow. Our next rule is, and this is gonna be your 7th rule, trade each pair according to their corresponding session. And I'm pretty sure I already said that, where I talked about thinking the first rule, where I talked about I group each pair for their session, trade them accordingly. Because I'm telling you, if you're gonna be trading Euro to USD in Asian session, that's complete nonsense. There's gonna be limited amount of momentum in Asian session than which it would be in, say, London, or because you know that London and European session, they both is at the same time. Not gonna say overlap, but they're at the same time. Literally, they both start at the same time. Or you can trade it in New York session, obviously. So I'd say trade each currency pair according to their session. That's where the most momentum is gonna be. Literally. Our next rule is, which is going to be number 8. If you're in Jordan and the market is about to roll over at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, because I live in Houston, make sure to close your trade. The reason I said to close your trade is because of literally, swaps. And a lot of traders don't know what swap is, so let me explain swap to the traders who don't swing. So as swing traders, there's a thing called swap. Overall, our brokers charge swap fees, and we know that the spreads are going to increase when market roll over. So swap fees is just a fee the broker charges for holding your position overnight or holding your position over the weekend. Also, with the spreads, we know that the spreads increase every single time there's market rollover. For who don't know what market rollover is, because I see where a lot of traders don't, market rollover is when the market literally switches to the next daily candlestick at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time and 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Out of that, if you live somewhere else like Dubai, you're gonna have to check what GMT is, which time it is. I don't know about that part. I just know Central and Eastern Standard because I live in the US, literally. So that's the reason why I said to close your trade. And let me rephrase that. Only close your trade if you're in significant losses, like close to your stop loss. Close your trade. You're on a prop firm. When the spreads increase, I promise you it will stop you out. I've blown accounts because of that same issue already, and even my friend almost blew his account because of that same exact issue. Close your trade. You do not care. I know you guys don't like losing, and you need to get familiar with that. You need to start loving that. If you are a trader, you need to start loving losing. But literally close your trade. You don't care if when the spreads decrease, it would go back in profit. Just close your trade. Literally. Our next rule is back test. Analyze and journal each setup you take during the trading week. And this is something that I do with my team every single night. And let me say this as well. When I say team, I'm not talking about creating a group or no. I don't have like a course. I don't have a course or anything. I'm not selling you any course. I'm not gonna promote a course at the end of this video or nothing like that. I just have my team that all of us trade as well. No, we do not take the same setup. We just trade as a team. So I say, even without the team, always make sure you backtest and journal all your trades, because backtesting and journal is what's going to make you a better trader. When you journal, you can see all the simple mistakes that you made and you can potentially make them better, and likewise for backtesting as well. And you can also use backtest to see better ways you could have taken an entry or better way price points you could have put your take profit. literally. Our next rule is, and this is going to be our last rule, which is number 10. Don't make any trading decisions based off emotions. Follow the market trend and don't project your beliefs on the market. What I mean when I say this is, a lot of traders, I've heard this multiple times. I hate when I'm on Instagram and I see like this Forex gurus always post where they talk about, I feel like it's gonna go. They're normally live trading. I'm pretty sure you've seen it. I feel like it's gonna go down. I'm gonna sell. That's one of the worst things you can do. The market does not care about your feelings. I'm pretty sure you heard it. It doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't care about if you're in bankrupt, if you're filing bankruptcy and you have your last dime to put in the market trying to flip it. It does not care. It does not care if you have a baby and you have some money that you're trying to flip so you can buy him some diapers. It literally does not care. Literally, the market doesn't care about your feelings or whatever you believe. I say, to make consistent profit, always follow market trend. Trade what the market is showing, not what you feel. Your feelings does not matter when it comes to trading. Literally, look on the charts, analyze the chart. If it's pointing to a sell or a short, or the market is bearish, look for a sell, look for a short. Literally, and that's it. If the market is seeing, the entire trend seems like it's bullish, you see a nice demand zone per se. I don't trade support and demand, I trade support resistance. They're like the same, yeah, close to the same. But same, the market provides a support area. Make sure you fix your stop loss, your take profit, and your entry, and literally just target your 1 to 2, 1 to 0, 1 to 2.5, and you're good. Literally make all your decisions based off what the market is showing and not based off feelings. That's it. That's more of my coming back to YouTube video. I will do a breakdown on all the trades I took to make that money, and I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna ask. Yes, I made over 7k withdrawal. Overall on the account I made 9k, but as you know, they take their 20%, which is fair. That's completely fine. And that was also on a 50k account, and that was just in 2 weeks. Not even a month, not even 2 months, literally in 2 weeks. So that's it, guys. That's it for my video, and I will post a breakdown. As I said before, I will post a breakdown of my trades so you guys can get a better understanding of my strategy. And if you guys want me to literally teach, I'm not gonna make a course, definitely not. But if you guys want me to teach my entire strategy and how this works and how I potentially made it profitable, I can do that as well. Just leave a comment in the description. I like it, and I will put out a next video teaching my entire strategy. So that's it, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.